everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we have kind of a cool crossover release. It's like a wrist strap for a very hunting style release, but it also has the ability to turn into a back tension style kind of hybrid triggered release. This is the Scott Verge, and as you can see, there's kind of a cool mechanism in it. It means that there's a click in it that you can rotate to, but also you have the ability to just kind of use it as a wrist strap, use it as a first finger, and just kind of tell it when to go. This is probably what I'm gonna hunt with this year. That's cool. I don't think there isn't a tension screw on this. It doesn't look like, it looks like there's a travel screw though, so you can get rid of that click. I actually don't like, part of the wrist strap is like there's a bit of a ball in it, I guess, and I don't think I'm gonna like that, just because like when you're pulling back, it might settle here, it might settle up here, there might be a few kind of different angles on this, but this release, whether you decide to shoot a hinge or whether you decide to shoot an index, this is like a good shot trainer, kind of a cheaper way of figuring out if you want to shoot a hinge or not. And if you don't, then you still have a wrist strap release. Ooh, that's comfy actually. I really like that. There is a lot of travel right after the click. But in the same way, like if you need to get a shot off, you can very, very quickly with that. I'm gonna grab my target bow, run up to the outdoor range, and try and shoot it a little bit, kind of get an overall aspect on what I like, what I don't like about it. It's definitely cool. Usually I'll shoot a thumb button for targets, like hinge for indoors, thumb button for 3D, and this release might kind of bridge that gap a little bit. I think at one point, I think it was the Longhorn Hunter, something like that. They did make, it was a true hinge though, like they made it as a true hinge. It was a 2-fingered hinge with a wrist strap. But this, I like this even better because it gives you the ability to command it if you need to. We are out here, we're at 50 meters. It's pretty windy. Got it all dialed up, got it as quick as I can to still have a blick in it. I'm shooting on a 40 centimeter face, but I'm gonna score it like an 80 centimeter. I'm gonna shoot 15 arrows, kind of like a typical match. I might shoot it without a click at some point, but that might be for a later video. Alright, so already what I'm noticing is exactly what I had said earlier. That ball piece means that sometimes, like it's not quite, when you pull back it kind of dips down, so you're kind of trying to find the trigger a little bit. That part I don't like quite as much, but overall I love the feel of it. It feels very easy to shoot. I don't really know how else to say that. It feels like a very easy crossover and a very easy transition from what I usually shoot. But in the same way, I feel like I have more control. So here is the first group with this release. This one just broke there. I was just sitting there, fell asleep, and I was like, ah. Anyway, so these were the first two that I shot, just butt touching, and then this one. Then I choked, shot that one, and then that one. So I think that would be 5 arrows, 48 points to start. That would be 48 points to start. That one looked like it traveled to the right.
another 48. That one I would have said broke decent, but the wind picked up a lot, so it's quite easy that it could have moved. It is a little hard. I am shooting a red dot, so it is kind of disappearing a little bit. But 48 for a second round puts me at 96, which means I need to clean that up a bit. It is our last end. Now we are about to see what I end up with. Should be. All right, I think I got the hang of it at the end. My groups got slightly better and better every single end, which is really all you can ask for. What I would say overall with this release, it is very comfortable. It is very user friendly. It is, I don't know, really outside of that little ball that rotates. I mean, you can probably see I had to kind of kick it up before I started shooting it to get consistent. Other than that, I don't know that I've actually ever shot a wrist strap that's that comfortable. I've shot the Spot Hog, I've shot True Fire, I've shot a couple of the True Ball ones like the Pointer, I've shot a few other wrist strap releases. This one, just because of the ability to swap it back and forth between a hinge and an index, really I think gives this one a heads up above everything else. I'm definitely going to play with this. I might go and hunt with this year. But yeah, you should definitely go check that out. It is the Scott Verge. Probably the only wrist strap that I've actually ever shot on camera.